My great honor also to speak today at the PRESPA Forum, and I would like to elaborate on one hypothesis, which is the following, that the democratic and prosperous Western Balkans is only possible on a sustainable manner if the region becomes fully the part of the European Union. There are three things that I would like to make as part of that hypothesis. I think that the first one is basically the ability of the region to resolve the issues on our own. And I think that the PRESPA agreement was an example of that thing. I think that back in 2018, there was a brave decision by North Macedonia and Greece that enabled resolution of a long-lasting problem between the two countries, and it indeed showed the ability of the countries of the region to sort out the problems on our own. However, what I think it didn't really come as a reward was a further progress, particularly when it comes to the Northern Macedonia and its EU accession. The second thing that I would like to mention is that perhaps one positive thing within the Ukrainian tragedy, which followed what is now the Russian aggression on the Ukrainian territory, is a woke-up call in Brussels. A woke-up call in which the institutions of the European Union started observing the process, the accession process, in a more political way, rather than in a just technical way, as it was the case over the last few years. This is why Kosovo got a visa liberalization, Bosnia got a candidacy status, Albania and Northern Macedonia started negotiations. And this is how it should be from now on. I think that a successful completion of the process in which the Western Balkans will become fully the member of the EU cannot be completed without the two sides of the process. One being the technical and the other one naturally being political. And the third part of my elaboration is what can Montenegro do to basically accelerate the process. I truly believe that now, with all the changes that happened in Montenegro over the last 2 or 3 years, Montenegro can be this successful story of the EU accession, which can happen by 2025, 2026, and the accession story of Montenegro can be much greater than Montenegro. It can be a good example for the rest of the region of the Western Balkans, as well as a good example for the eastern countries of Europe, that the enlargement process is something which is alive and not only something which exists in high-level discussions. And I think that this is why I have entered Montenegrin politics, to bring Montenegro into the EU and really to present Montenegro in this positive story, also an example to the rest of the Western Balkans. So, with those three things, I do believe that the future of the region is in the EU, and I do believe that now it's the momentum that should and that will be seized for this to happen. Thank you.